Like, if you think about a fake, why do you fake? You fake because someone has ball control and you're trying to head fake them so they throw the ball away. No one in this lobby has mechanics. Not trying to be mean, but, like, can you see the logic in that? No one flicks, no one dribbles, no one air dribbles, no one wall dribbles, no one does anything on, like, the foundational side of mechanics. There's none of them. So, like, you can still fake, but I more so want you to fake because you don't like what you see rather than faking so that they throw the ball away. You're faking because it's too risky to ego. I hope that makes sense, and we're going to use this as a good example. Go. Right? Like, flowy, fast, and you just dunked. And, like, try to understand the logic. It's really as simple as going and playing a dunk and playing fast, and it's really as simple as, why did this player get dunked? What did they do? What did they do, Walsh? They stopped moving. Our first replay will be Walsh. To be champ 1. Yeah, you submit. Walsh, you submit. What's going on, man? You submit whatever you want. It's always what aligns with your goals, like what you're trying to improve. Twos is a great general playlist to improve at things. Yachty, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Thank you for the prime. Twos is a good general playlist to improve at everything, but you can't really get better at threes by submitting a twos replay. I mean, I could do something, but that's all up to you what you want to do. Mr. Walsh, champ 1, doubles. Let us take a peek. When it works, we should have just went. I mean, before I even saw the score line, I feel like we should have just went. Like, you have an opportunity to challenge right here. Like, even if this player catches it, like, it kind of just tees up for a 50. This is like a pretty... It's like you're in a position to go. Really, the advantage lies with you, I'd say, because trying to control off these dip downs are tough. And if you're gonna fake, like, you're so slow that you're not really like selling your fake challenge because you're so slow. It's like, just send it. That, right? This player's not even looking at you, so it's like you faked a ghost. I mean, I like the fake. I like the defense. I like the shadow. I like the play. We just got punished for it. I will. Observation, not coaching, just observation. Nice job, dude. Good mechanics for champ right there. That is a pre-flip touch. All right. So, in terms of, like, where we're losing impact, I would say, like, out of this area, just corner play. What you did right there was fine. Yeah, we're slow. We're working with extremes. Fairly certain I wanted to kind of slow down a little bit. I think we're too slow. Which, if it continues to bug me, I will talk about it some more. Yeah, I mean, the parallels, like, dude, I like fakes. I like shadow defense. If we could save and turn it into possession. I love aggression. I love ego challenges. You're faking, but you have no movement. Like, the whole point of a fake is to, like, really quick. And it's like, in both of these plays, it's like you're positionally committed to go. Like, right now, you can go. But, like, you see, like, you're not faking the player. The whole point of a fake is, like, to fake the player. They're not really getting faked out when it's because we're slow. Let's just simplify it to slow. We need, like, if you're gonna fake, you have to do it fast. Both times we faked into shadow defense, or shadow defense broke down. I'm still thinking. After seeing this though, Walsh, I would almost like to go back to last week. That was good. You know, maybe we teeter-totter back and forth with speed until something like really, really clicks. I thought you played very well last week. When I see gameplay like this, you're just thinking too much. Maybe, maybe not, but like that's what slow speed does. Like that. Like, I'm gonna try to show these moments, like send it. Send it. Why? As in, like, why would you send it? Why would you take the risk? You just picked up 100 boost. You have decent momentum, and you and your teammate are in a 2-on-1. So, like, advantage lies here. Like, there's so many positives as to why you should send it. You could also fakes. Everything you're doing is an option. That's just how the game works. But, like, this is an easy dunk. Easy. And, like, you still send it, but, like, you just did it slower and you kind of overthunk. And, like, we're not supporting a teammate, right? Like, we're playing a goalie position when our teammate's moving the ball up the field. So, as with anything else, like, this is my fault. I feel like we talked a little bit about refining last week, kind of working on the game sense of our speed, and I think you went into the extreme of now we're playing like super slow, super hesitant, very defensive, and I'd rather, like, let's just go back to that other extreme. Obviously that's my fault. Like, our whole game is this speed. It's just I think we're gonna have a hard time if we play at this speed. Like, if you think about it, what does your position, like, what can you do with your position? And what can you do with this speed? Number one, you can't do anything with this position. The only thing is bam, but you're not even facing the play, right? And then pair that with the speed. If you were facing the play and this was perfect, if you're slow, it's not going to be a strong shot. So, like, you're left with, we're probably not going to play the ball at all and just fake. And then coincidentally, like, we get an opportunity that was, like, somewhat open, but, like, we get dunked. And, like, just watch the opponent. Like, this is why, like, speed is such a huge factor. Other opponent. This player's slow, but now he's fast. And now he's fast, and now he rips up a dunk that I thought you had the beat on, but it's truly because of slow speed. And let's not overthink it. In terms of, like, I'll highlight stuff to overthink, but just let's go back to last week. Okay? That's, like, the general advice. No, none of this is positioning. All of it is speed. Yachty. All of it is speed. But this is advice very particular to Walsh because he submits replays here every week, and I'm referring to last week's gameplay. I don't necessarily want to overthink positioning, spacing, any of that. Keep it very broad with speed. That is the biggest. I don't think you saw Walsh's gameplay last week, but if you could name one thing that's different, it is literal car speed. And, like, Walsh, the end goal with this is, like, we'll just use this play. I want you here, but I want you supersonic. Or close to it, right? Like, you see the flowiness. So, like, we're gonna go, we're gonna rotate, we're gonna be fast, and then you're moving, and then instead of slowing down, you're faking, and then you're moving, and then you're faking, and you're just weaving in and out. And I'd rather see you, like, be super close but fast so that you could fake off the play and actually be able to deal with the situation than to, like, there's just, I said before, you can't do anything with the speed. Okay. Now to overthink. I watch a lot of gameplay, Walsh. I promise you, like, keeping it general is going to be a good thing. Like, play like you did last week, play fast, and keep it super broad. But if you want to, like, get very critical, rotate, steal boost, play, rotate a little bit deeper, and then hit that with speed, pair it with fakes. We see this, and it's just continue weaving. Just more flowy movement. Because, like, I'm not saying do this, but here's the thing. You could have kept your momentum. I wouldn't even overthink Walsh. I'm trying to simplify the heck out of this for you. I would not even overthink rotations. I would not overthink positioning. I would not overthink decision making. Literal speed. Keep it very broad. Bro, if you kept your momentum, like, this is what's happening. Like, if you just kept your momentum and demoed, and you could say that was so freaking risky, demoing as a second man, you could have demoed or made this dude jump and been out and been in the same position. By the time that happened. Like, we're just crawling. And again, this is now I know more about you as a player. Like, 100% we're going to keep building on speed. Not that this is like a huge step back, and it's not that you're making tons of mistakes, but it's way too early to think about like slow ball control, stuff like that. Which is on me. All of this is ball control, right? You're faster. It's that simple, dude. Like, I wouldn't even change your rotations or change your positioning. Do it all faster, man. Like, I think your rotations and positioning are fine. It's just you get to a position and then you fake to keep moving. I really hope you could trust me with how general I'm keeping this with car speed. All of this is good. Show some good examples. We saved the ball. We took a challenge. But I'm going to make a mistake. Dude, follow your momentum. Play fast. And if you don't like what you see, fake. But do it all fast. Like, you're leaving so much on the table. So much. You make your touch. Bro, you have this player beat. 100%. And if you don't trust yourself, I mean, maybe you don't want to trust me. You have this player beat. You are closer. You have natural momentum. You have boost control. And this player's a last man back. You have him beat. And you're faking. And you could say, oh, a fake is smart. Well, a fake is smart if you air dribbled this up the field. Another player is probably like, oh, well, teammate just got demoed, or, you know, it's really risky to dive this, right? Oh, I get that. Well, like, okay, if you fake, then you have to control this. But, like, you can't control it because you're slow. So, like, options, just to, like, let you know where my head's at. Number one, you follow your momentum right here. You have this dude 50'd. You have him beat. I would even say you have him dunked. Follow the ball. Grab boost. Curl, and play this ball. That's a meet me in the middle option. But it's all about keeping momentum, or speed. And you just, like, you could be messing up these opponents, dude. Everything's tougher when you're slow. See how slow we are? You're not changing your rotation. You're just not stopping, and you're keeping movement. Because what this speed is affecting is we're reacting. Look at our reaction. Stop. Right. Left. If you're faster and flowier, that is reduced. See how flowy this was? So, like, we're going to rotate this way. We're fast, and we just peel off. This is all good. Good. And I want to see... It wasn't great, but, like, I literally just want to see more, like, flowy movement. That's it. Because I'm telling you, dude, I feel like every time we make a mistake, It's because you stop. You see how you stop right here? It's very subtle. Right? Very subtle. It's all speed. And like where I want to go now with progression is you are attacking you're not this. Right? That elbow, you're not that. You are attacking this straight line fast, and then you see this and you either fake or go. But like you're doing it fast. It's not like dive everything. I'm not telling you to like be a ball chaser or dive every ball or ego every ball. It's just all the mistakes are rooted in stop and start momentum. See how flowy that was? See how trying to show the good. Fast. Flowy. More plays that look like that. Like all these plays will look different because it's going to be different zones. But like things you could focus on that I would focus on is demos and car speed. And aggressively challenging the ball or quickly faking. The reason I say demos is if you're focusing demos, you're fast. Like, why did our teammate make a mistake? I know you overcommit a little bit, but number one, he's not in the play. Number two, why did our teammate make a mistake? He stopped moving. I'm telling you, it's that start-stop. Because, like, where it's at, like, if I'm coaching this player, if he was facing forward, he could have egoed the ball. And you could say that's risky because you're not back. But picture Jet is facing forward, playing fast. This player doesn't even have control. It looks like ball control, but they just hit the ball and now they're waiting to see what happens. And then they do that. And that was a complete mistake play. This player did not intentionally try to fake out the opponent. This player literally just lost ball control and then did nothing and faked out the player. And it's because this player stopped moving and hesitated. So if you could like visualize this, play right here. Hit it with speed, either go or fake. But like this is the most important part, the speed part. There's going to be issues, dude, where you just overcommit. But I'd personally rather see an overcommit than you like pre-planning defensive decisions and faking too much and shadowing too much and like hesitating against players who aren't even doing anything. Like you can just go. Like if you think about a fake, why do you fake? You fake because someone has ball control and you're trying to head fake them so they throw the ball away. No one in this lobby has mechanics. Not trying to be mean, but like, can you see the logic in that? No one flicks, no one dribbles, no one air dribbles, no one wall dribbles, no one does anything on like the foundational side of mechanics. There's none of them. So like, you can still fake, but I more so want you to fake because you don't like what you see rather than faking so that they throw the ball away. You're faking because it's too risky to ego. I hope that makes sense and want to use this as a good example. Go. Right? Like flowy, fast, and you just dunked. And like try to understand the logic. It's really as simple as going and playing a dunk and playing fast. And it's really as simple as why did this player get dunked? What did they do? What did they do, Wallace? They stopped moving. So maybe in another light, I could have gone about this. I could have gone about this in a positioning or a rotation route. Like 100%. But I'm choosing not to because I'm trying to illustrate the simplicity of it. It's literal just car speed and not hesitating. And there's builds out of this. I mean, I could talk about rotations and positioning. But I now have, like, you just started submitting replays here, so I know a little bit more about you as a player. I think we definitely keep building on speed, specifically for individual improvement. And just, I mean, just know, dude, just know that, like, we see this. Why did we miss the ball? We stopped moving, and then we started moving. Like, you should be able to stop moving and start moving and be able to hit this. Like, I know this is a misflip, but I'm telling you, a lot of the roots of the mistakes is the start-stop momentum. Everything, when you stop moving, you're going to use more boost. Mechanics are tougher. Challenges are harder. Everything's tougher when you're not moving. And the build out of this is to, like, work in the shadow defense, work in the fakes, but I think we need to, like, make our base speed quicker. Again, this replay is partly on me, but I think it's good because I'm confident that speed, keep working on the speed before anything else is the right step. And I think you should be confident too, man. Like, I know I could sound like an a-hole sometimes with, like, I said no one has mechanics, but it's true, right? Like, logically speaking, you fake so that the player who's doing mechanics panic touches and they throw the ball away. There's no reason for us to fake unless you're peeling off a play because you didn't want to go. And I think that's how simple and narrow we keep it. Just made me realize that playing defense doesn't necessarily mean playing slow. 100%, dude. Trust yourself, Walsh. I could see a play style developing. And I think you're mechanical, but, like, I think we leverage our speed to be mechanical, and then we work in the fancy stuff. You had some good mechs in there. Yeah, Monkey Moon's a good watch. It's like how you were positioning and how you were rotating. Keep it all. You're just doing it a little bit faster. Then we'll build on it. There's a lot of, like, crazy overthinking tips, but I try to keep it simple. You got to keep it simple, dude. Like, you don't have time to, like, think about crazy, complicated tips while you're playing this game. Like, literally play fast, go for the ball, demo, and fake, but fake fast. Like, those are easy things for a brain to understand.